People would suggest world affairs. I never read world affairs. You don't have to read world affairs. Again, in international relations also, you will have to structure your answer well. You will have to answer from all the perspectives. You will need to take care of Indian side. Okay, and if you can draw certain maps, okay, like a question on Iran, Afghanistan, similar thing is asked. If you can draw a rough map, a rough outline, okay, this is Chabar port, near this is what China is working on, Gwadar port, okay, and some Central Asian countries, and okay, so this is Delaram, Jaranj highway. Okay, that would just, I mean, make your answer look better. Or page bhi bhar dega, obviously. Okay. ठीक है? So, if you can draw the diagrams, okay, अब again diagrams की बात आती है, तो you cannot go in the examination hall and think you would be able to draw the diagrams. You will have to practice this in the test series, not only in test series, घर पर. Okay, so do practice drawing rough maps of India, rough map of world. It would also help you in geography. Okay, wherever you can draw maps, just draw. I mean, like, मतलब यूपीएससी में वही लगता है जो 10th क्लास में लगता था ना. आपको अपने आंसर को सजाना होता है. Like, again, okay, I would be speaking a very sexist sentence. Why girls get higher marks? I mean, it's not that they are intelligent or anything, but okay, I wanted to say they are not more intelligent or anything. They are equal to us. So, but they present their answers well. They structure their answers well. They draw a lot of diagrams. Okay, and we think we are superior. We think we can just impress the examiner by our handwriting, our content. But obviously, we cannot do that. So, do practice drawing diagrams. Again, I did not do that. I suffered. Okay, so do practice drawing diagrams. Okay, maps, they are important in geography, in history, in international relations. Okay, where you can draw flow charts. Draw flow charts like if you have less time in international relations question, you will simply write strategic, economic, cultural, people to people, and all these, and give a brief conclusion. And a few more points, general points. Your first few questions should be written well, because examiners are humans. They think like us. So if you have written your first few answers well, they think you are intelligent, and obviously they would be biased and they would award better marks in next few questions. Okay, I mean, this actually happens. This is a proven psychological research. You can read it on Thinking Fast and Slow book by a Nobel laureate. I've forgotten his name, but this is actually proven. Okay, so so in first few questions you can take 10 minutes. Like first 3 questions you can take 30 minutes, but after that you have to take 8.5 minutes to answer every question. Okay, and do try to answer all the questions. Even if you know something about a question, do try to answer a question. Don't answer a question, answer a question at least in 100 words. Don't go beyond 200 words, because if you go beyond 200 words, you won't be able to answer all the questions. Okay, I mean, these are just some basic things. Baki, I mean, be disciplined, that's the key. If you are disciplined, if you write the test on time, if you analyze your mistakes, if you evaluate your friend's answer sheet, if you get your answer sheet evaluated by your friends, I mean, don't be afraid of mistakes. Don't be afraid of criticism. Take honest criticism. I mean, जैसे Insights for India, IS Baba, नाम नहीं लेना चाहिए फिर भी ले रहा हूँ. पर चलता है ना, review my answer, okay, very good answer. Very good answer. I mean, that does not help. You get false hopes. Even if you write pathetic answer, they say, very good answer. I mean, you need to have somebody who can say you have written a bullshit. Okay, so if you write crappy answers, you need to be told you have written crappy answers. If you write fantastic answer, you need to be told you have written fantastic answer. But even then, you can always do better, obviously. Okay, so be disciplined, be focused, always write test on time. Okay, always write test on time again. And after the test, I mean, don't focus on marks, how many marks are you getting. But think if you are improving yourself. Over the last test, if you have improved yourself, not marks, but are you repeating the same mistakes again and again? Or are you committing new mistakes? If you are committing new mistakes, why are you committing them? Okay, and that would help. I think that would be sufficient. Thank you.